Lorimar-Telepictures was an entertainment company established on April 21, 1986 with the merger of Lorimar Productions and Telepictures Corporation. Its assets included television production and syndication, which operated under the Lorimar-Telepictures name, feature films, home video, and broadcasting. History. The merger of Lorimar-Telepictures was announced on October 7, 1985, by Merv Adelson. On April 21, 1986, the merger was complete. Lee Rich, one of the founders of Lorimar, sold his shares in 1986 and left the company. On January 11, 1989, Warner Communications acquired Lorimar-Telepictures after shaking off the hostile takeover of the company. List of programs produced distributed by Lorimar-Telepictures. Note: all series listed here are now owned and distributed by Warner Bros. Television with a few exceptions. The $1 Million Chance of a Lifetime, Aaron's Way, 1988, Alf, 1986 to 1989, Alf, the animated series, 1987 to 1989, Alf Tales, 1988-1989, Alvin and the Chipmunks, 1988-1989, Syndication Only, Animal Olympics, Apple's Way, Behind the Screen, Berenger's, The Best Times, Big Seamus, Little Seamus, Blood and Orchids, The Blue Knight, Boone, Bridges to Cross, Catchphrase, Chiller, The Comic Strip, Dallas, 1986 to 1989, The Days and Nights of Molly Dodd, A Death in California, Detective in the House, Doc Elliott, 8 is Enough, Falcon Crest, 1986 to 1989, Flamingo Road, Flat Bash, Freddy's Nightmares, 1988-1989, with New Line Television and Stone Television, Full House, 1987 to 1989, Fun House, with Stone Television, technically Lorimar Television, Telepictures, and Warner Brothers. In 1990, Games People Play, Ghost of a Chance, Gumby, 1986 to 1989, Hard Choices, theatrical film, Here's Lucy, The Hogan Family, 1986 to 1989, Hunter, 1986 to 1989, It's a Living, 1986 to 1989, Jack Frost, Jake's Journey, 1988-1989 pilots for CBS starring Graham Chapman, Just Our Luck, Cass, Knots Landing, 1986 to 1989, Legendary Ladies of Rock and Roll, Love Connection, 1986 to 1989, Made in Heaven, Maggie Briggs, Mimar's Family, Master Harold, and the Boys, Max Headroom, not the original pilot by Chrysalis Visual Programming for Channel 4 UK, Maybury R.F. D. Midnight Caller, 1988-1989, My Favorite Martian, The New Dick Van Dyke Show, One Big Family, 1986-1987, Our House, The People's Court, Joseph Wapner Era, Perfect Match, Perfect Strangers, 1986 to 1989, Real People, The Red Fox Show, 1986, Rituals, Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, The Sea Wolves, 1980, Second Serve, Shattered Innocence, She's the Sheriff, 1987 to 1989, Silverhawks, Skag, Spies, 1987, Summer Girl, Superior Court, Thundercats, 1986 to 1989, Two Marriages, The Waltons, The Waverly Wanderers. Lorimar-Telepictures also distributed most pre-1990 Dick Entertainment and Saban Productions series in international markets. Most of the Dick series are currently distributed by DHX Media. and most of the Saban series are currently distributed by Disney ABC Home Entertainment and Television Distribution. Notes: broadcasting. In the mid-1980s, Lorimar-Telepictures went into the broadcasting business by acquiring 6 television stations, which were as follows. The success of this broadcast division was non-existent, including a failed attempt to buy WTVJ in Miami, resulting in the sale of each of these stations by 1991. Lorimar-Telepictures on IMDb.